Hi and welcome to session 6 in the Internet Video 101 series. Tonight we're going to be looking at actually creating a presentation that we can use to use as a basis of one of our full-blown marketing videos. The first part is going to look fairly familiar because we're going to go through the review of the script writing process really quickly though tonight. Just going to remind you about the target product. Then we're going to look at actually writing the script, and I'll take you through the script that I've written and we'll talk about the structure of it a little bit. Then I'm going to introduce you to some options that you have when you're considering your presentation software. And then we're going to get into the exciting part and actually create the presentation. And to be honest, that's going to take up the bulk of the time this evening. So, very quick review, and the reason I keep going over this is the script is the foundation of your marketing video. Doesn't matter how great the video looks, how great the audio sounds. If you haven't got a good script that addresses all of the 4 points, the attention, the interest, the desire, and the call to action, if you haven't got that, it doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. So, if you remember from the last few weeks, you need to understand your outcome. Just remember, one outcome per video. You need to answer the know your product questions. You need to collect a list of the features. You need to then convert the features into advantages and benefits and write the script using the AIDA structure. If you remember, the target product is Rocket Piano, and we have a website, youcanlearnpianoonline.com, where we're giving away a piano player's card book. So we went through the step 1, we completed the worksheets, the product worksheet, features, advantages and benefits worksheet, and the AIDA worksheet. Once we've done all of that, we now have the foundations that we're going to use to actually write the script. And I didn't want to do that live online because, quite honestly, writing a script can take a long time. It's a creative process, and you don't just do it at the drop of a hat. So I've actually taken the time to go through and create a script following the AIDA structure and based on the worksheet. And if you go back and look at the PDF of the worksheet, the AIDA worksheet, you'll see a lot of what's on there in the script. So what I'm going to do now is just quickly go through. The script is on the next few slides, and I'll read it out as we go along. Picture yourself 12 months from now, entertaining a group of your friends around the piano that you're playing like a maestro. Whether you've never played a piano in your life and want to learn, or whether you've had some lessons but been frustrated by your lack of progress, you're in the right place. And in this video, I'll share with you one secret that all professional musicians know, yet is never taught. You'll discover a new way of learning that's currently turning the teaching industry on its head. I learned piano as a child. I had to go for my lesson every week, then spend hours and hours practicing at home and playing my scales over and over again until I got them right. I remember one day when I was quite young that I got so frustrated that I couldn't play several of the more difficult scales that I kicked the piano and cracked the wood. I was in so much trouble and had to learn to control my temper. As I progressed, the frustration was there all the time as I learned more and more difficult scales and arpeggios, and I had to learn all this classical music that, if I'm honest, I found dull and boring. I remember hearing some friends playing around on a piano at school and playing some current pop tunes, and asked my teacher if I could learn them. I never did. I was too focused on all the technical stuff and sitting exams. Don't get me wrong, I had a great teacher, but that way of learning just didn't do it for me. Years later, I had the chance to play piano in a dance band. Up to this point, I'd only ever played classical music, and by now, was only practicing occasionally, and even then reluctantly. It started out fine as the music that I had to play wasn't too difficult, and I was only in the background. Then the band leader called out that we were going to play number 35 from the specials folder. I can remember it to this day. That's how traumatic the experience was for me. Bear in mind that we were on stage at this point in front of a paying audience. We started playing this song, but I had a problem. The piano music didn't have any music on it, just a bunch of chord names. I was completely lost. I knew what the chords were and how to form them. Hey, I'd been classically trained for the previous 10 years, but I didn't know what to do with the chords when we started playing. I had no idea how to form a rhythm around them. I had no idea how to fill in between the chords. I was out of my depth and lost. Then it happened. I was struggling so much that I was only looking one chord ahead to figure out what to play and was oblivious to the rest of the page. That's why it caught me out. That was what made it so traumatic. I spotted the phrase 24-bar ad-lib piano solo just as the band leader turned round on stage and pointed to me. In that split second, In that split second, as I put all the pieces together, I reacted as any young musician in my situation would react. I quickly folded my arms and said, "No!" Luckily, the guitarist jumped in and no one in the audience noticed. But I promised myself at that moment that nothing like this would ever happen again. From that day forward, I focused my efforts on two things: learning how to play chords so that they were second nature, and learning how to improvise. Even today, I still don't consider myself a great pianist, but my friends do. And this is because I learned these secrets to making the piano sound good, even when I'm doing something quite simple and straightforward. So here I am after 30 years of playing piano, wishing there'd been an easier way to learn way back when I started. The great news is that now there is a better way, and I'm really excited to be able to share this with you today. I recently discovered Rocket Piano, which is a revolutionary new online piano teaching course. It's designed to take everyone from complete beginners to more advanced pianists like myself through to highly competent musicians through the use of leading-edge teaching methods which propel you forwards without the boredom and frustration that I experienced when I learned. It's a 12-month comprehensive course which can be yours for a single payment, so you don't end up going broke paying for lesson after lesson after lesson at exorbitant private rates. Doesn't matter what your skill level is when you start. By the end of the course, you'll be entertaining your friends, just like I do. Best of all, this revolutionary training method makes learning fun by letting you learn to play using music that you like so that you enjoy the learning experience. Don't take my word for it though. In a moment, I'm going to show you how you can get 6 introductory lessons absolutely free, so you can see for yourself how powerful this training can be. Before I tell you though, I've got something else for you. Remember I told you that professional musicians all rely on knowing a basic set of chords? Well, I've put together a free gift for you to help you get started. My Piano Player's Easy Chord Book. This will allow you to unlock the secrets of the professional musicians, and all you have to do to get it is to visit my website at www.youcanlearnpianoonline.com and request it. Go now to www.youcanlearnpianoonline.com and enter your name and the best email address for you to receive the free gift, and I'll send it to you straight away. You'll then have the opportunity to claim your 6 free lessons and discover just how easy it could be for you to learn to play the piano. Go now, www.youcanlearnpianoonline.com. I look forward to welcoming a future maestro.